Sometimes I like to capture the moments, even though this isn't really the prettiest part of town.
No, this is called Over the Rhine.
Uh-huh.
And it's gentrifying.
Mm-hmm.
You come up this street, you know, a lot of new shops. Here's the streetcar thing.
Uh-huh.
So this is Findlay Market here. An open air market, not as pleasant in the rain, of course, when it's 45 degrees.
Oh, yeah.
But it's cool.
So I'm here in northern Cincinnati, a little bit close to downtown, but it's so weird because Cincinnati currently is going through a phase of gentrification, and it's a mix of, you know, old buildings with graffiti on it and just brand new markets. It's kind of odd, but kind of cool to see at the same time. I mean, you see some shops right here, right? Well, that's not a shop, that's just boarded up building, but you see new shops and then you see, you know, old buildings like that. It's interesting to see. Look at this. Look at this. You got an alley. It's not really an alley, but how much do you want to bet like 2 months ago this was full of graffiti? See, here's a perfect example. You got a old building over there with a bunch of graffiti. Actually, how much do you want to bet that's an abandoned building? Then yeah, you got a couple shops down there, but mostly older buildings. That seems like an interesting building to go to, though. There's the abandoned building right there. This is an urban explorer's dream right here. If only I could actually find a way to get in there, which I haven't really found one. Protected by electronic surveillance. Yeah, I don't want to break in, dude. That's just too sketchy. But over there, apparently they're building a new building, and I haven't kept up to speed with Cincinnati news. Maybe this is a new building for the Bengals potentially. I don't know. So this is what I'm talking about in regards to Cincinnati gentrification. So you have like a mix of older abandoned buildings and some new shops that they put in recently, because they've been fixing up abandoned places for the past few years. You hit this road with these signal lights, but then the next one over, that's when you start to hit the downtown signal lights, and that's when you start to hit the downtown gentrification. And everything's new, everything's updated, but just 300 feet away you have, you know, well, this part isn't too bad, but you know, you have a mile that way, it's just ghetto. Oh, and by the way, I gotta say, Cincinnati has a lot of super sick murals. Hey, there's one around the corner there too. A lot more than I saw in Cleveland and Columbus. And heck, I would even go as far as to say more than LA. LA is known for its murals and wall artwork, but Cincinnati has one pretty much every block. And yeah, here's the beginning of the gentrified downtown area. I keep saying that word, gentrification, gentrified this, gentrified that, but I feel like that's the key word in regards to Cincinnati. Cincinnati has had a lot of murals. I've noticed there are a lot of murals around downtown, and this one has to top the list. This one is the cherry on top of the cake right here. This is perfect. Whoever did this is an absolute artistical genius.
Church.
Downtown Cincinnati, right over there. Currently outside the Bengals stadium, as there is a game going on between the Bengals and Browns coming up in a couple of hours. I actually completely forgot that there was a game downtown here. I just walked to the stadium to maybe just take a picture of it, but... And you got a religious speaker over there, because why not, right? If you got a crowd of people gathering for a football game, might as well spread word about the Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. And then we got the other Cincinnati Sports Stadium. That's not as important right now because, you know, of course, there's a football game going on pretty soon, but Cincinnati Reds, one of the most popular ballparks in the country, I'd say. And of course, there's a shot of downtown Cincy. So pretty soon, I'm actually gonna head over to a bar and watch the Bengals and the Browns game. I'm gonna be cheering for the Bengals though, because unfortunately, even though I have a soft spot for the Browns, but they are a threat to the Chargers' wildcard hopes, so I'm gonna be cheering against them today. The Cincinnati Reds, Great American Ballpark, the pinnacle of MLB stadiums. Well, actually that's a lie, because that's actually the Yankees, but still. All right, so I found a way to get into the Cincinnati Reds Stadium. I'm just gonna climb on top of one of these railings right here, and then just get up the wall. But for now, here's a nice little view of the river that borders Ohio and Kentucky. There's a little way to get up here, so just gonna climb this. Oh shit! Woo! That's a rough fall if I ever fell, but oh yeah. Whew. For those of you that are afraid of heights, I'm pretty sure this is not going to be a fun sight for you, but it certainly is for me. I did it, guys. I jumped over the wall. I'm in the Red Stadium. Look at this! Look at this! I'm like a little kid. I'm like a little kid seeing something super cool for the first time. Even though I've done my fair share of stadium hopping before, but Cincinnati Reds. Watch, the next thing I know, the freaking security guard's gonna tackle me. I'm ready for that. Guys, I almost got caught. There are people down there. Oh shit. There are people down there that are apparently touring the stadium, and I just want to keep a low profile here. Walk up the stairs. Keep a low profile, my dude. Kind of hard to keep a low profile when you're in the freaking topmost part of the stadium, but yeah, there are people down there. Unfortunately for me, I have to sit here and hide because there are people down there by the dugout, so I have to hide and keep myself hidden, keep a low profile, and for now I have a nice little view of the river, and this should take probably about 10-15 minutes, hopefully. I may be here for a while though. Cincinnati Reds Stadium. Look at this shit. This is beautiful. I better get out of here before security fucking finds me. Well, how do you get out, you might ask? Easy. Yeah. Yeah. Whew. Life of a trespasser. Yeah. Oh shit. Yeah. Alright. Easy peasy, easy money. I found a hidden gem. Look at this. They got a bunch of swings. They got bench swings. That's the first time I've ever seen that. Well, I mean, you know, sometimes you get bench swings on like your front porch or your back porch of your house, but not a public bench swing. Look at this. This is cool. What a nice way to spend your afternoon in Cincy. Game's tied 17-17. Battle of Ohio's heating up. What? What? Hey, do a shoey! Shoey! Oh shit! No smiling. Oh, it's Burrow. It's Burrow. So I got kicked out of the bar, which I guess is fine, because like, I get it. Unsolicited filming of others, I guess, is not right. So basically how it all started is some guy walked up to me and he was like, "Oh, are you just filming just for the sake of it? And he was like, got nothing better to do? Good for you." And I'm like, was he being sarcastic? I couldn't tell, because he didn't sound like he was being confrontational. But then 2 minutes later, he walked back to me and he was like, "Why the fuck are you here? Like this and this." I'm like, "You're waiting me out." I texted a GM of the bar or something along those lines. Oh shit, I shouldn't be going. But yeah, I didn't want any part of that. So, but then yeah, the law states that it isn't actually illegal to film in a private place like a bar or, you know, a nightclub or whatever. But I mean, somebody felt uncomfortable, and I guess I can understand that. But even if I knew that it was legal, I didn't want to. Dude, okay, so North Cincinnati is terrible. I'm all of a sudden straight up in the boonies right now. Look at this shit. We are in the boonies. There's a thing that says, Cincinnati is beautiful. Well, I'd agree to disagree. I mean, Cincinnati, most of it at least, is, you know, not the best in terms of aesthetics. But downtown was nice. It was pretty well gentrified. But, you know, a mile and a half out of Cincy is when it started to get bad. That's the area in which it was a mix of gentrification and ghetto, and it was super weird. And then like 2 miles out, 3 miles out, that's when it started to get, you know, more towards the ghetto side, less of gentrification. But also what I noticed about Cincy is that it's very hilly. Most of Ohio, like Cleveland, Columbus, you know, a lot of flat terrain, a lot of farms on the outskirts. But over here, you know, Cincinnati's urban sprawl is a lot larger than Columbus's and Cleveland's. And for the most part, Cincy's pretty hilly. So, yeah, there's that. Where are you from? Kentucky. Where are you going? Phoenix! Alright, and that is it for my Ohio trip vlog series. It took me absolutely forever to upload all 5 videos. I apologize for that, but I have been really busy with another channel, Mario Kart Boards, and, you know, just busy with life in general, so I haven't really gotten around to uploads for this particular channel. So I will be looking to be more active on this channel with a couple different uploads, like for example me playing Overwatch, maybe a couple of gameplay videos of me playing random games, or maybe even a couple of VR games like Beat Saber or Robo Recall or something. I'll get around to all that. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this series, for those very few that are watching my videos consistently. I do plan on making more vlogs in the future. I will plan on going to Atlanta, as well as maybe a couple other stops in like Charlotte and maybe even Bristol, Tennessee, to watch a NASCAR race potentially this spring break, late March, early April. So stay tuned for all that. And yeah, as always, stay awesome, everybody. See you guys next time.